Good evening, everyone. Sawubona, Dumelang, Molweni, Goeienaand. I'm glad you could find the responses to those different languages in our beautiful South Africa. Apologies for the hoarseness of my voice and the inability to project. I've never been fond of technology, but at the moment I'm very fond of it. So it does the job for me. I was intubated for 3 weeks or so when I had the burns accident, and so my voice is not back as yet, and it's part of the long recovery process. But I know that I'm impatient, but I will practice good self-talk, thank you, Yolisa, and make sure that I'm gentle with myself. To my parents, and to the matrics of 2023, who I did not manage to connect with at the beginning of the term because you were writing prelims. These words of gratitude are for you specifically. I want to say thank you for your love, care, prayers during the aftermath of my burns accident on the 4th of June, which put me in the Mill Park ICU for 44 days. Your prayers, positive thoughts, the lighting of candles, the services, literally helped to bring me back to life. I am a testament to the power of your prayers. You really exemplify one of our school values, community, and you're all a community of compassion. So I want to pass my gratitude on to you. Thank you. And to continue with the theme of gratitude, without support of each other, we cannot do this work in education and in any other field really well. So tonight I want to thank my husband, Sergio, who is here with me tonight. Sergio, you have sacrificed so much to ensure that my calling in education has been blessed. Can we give him a round of applause? Family is so important. I would also like to share my huge gratitude to the board of our school and those who chair it, and with whom I've had the privilege to work. Thank you to Dave Morris for his support during my first 5 years here, which included the challenging COVID years, as well as the socio-political upheaval of the Black Lives Matter. They were tough times, and he was there to support. Thank you, Yolisa Pasipanodia, for taking your place and paying it forward as the first woman, the first person of color, an alumni scholarship recipient to be appointed as the chair of the board. Your contribution, service, and presence really matters. Can we give her a round of applause? To the Parents Association Committee and the Alumni Committee, thank you for volunteering your time, which we all know is very precious, to the school and to the humans that occupy the space. We really appreciate you. Thank you to the St. Andrews community for making my 7 last years in education so nurturing and welcoming despite COVID. Thanks to our heads team and our business manager for going way beyond the call of duty, particularly when I was hospitalized. Thank you for leading the school so well. Appreciation to the Andrian Advancement team for their excellent communication and for putting love for St. Andrews first. And a special thanks to our brand new chaplain who started only in the second term this year, Reverend Leah Marumo, whose support, prayers, and services were so well received when I was in ICU. Rev Leah was really able to rally together the love of our community. Can we give her a round of applause? Thank you. And a huge debt of gratitude to my executive PA, Heather Curto, who has worked miracles, particularly when I was not present. Heather is a blessing, both to me and to St. Andrews going forward. And the message in the gratitude section of what I want to say is, never stop being grateful. When you stop being grateful, then you move into self-talk that is very negative. And when you move into a self-talk that is very negative, it actually means that your brain makes wire works happen in the wrong direction. And gratitude puts you in the right place in the universe and with God. So forever be grateful. And the other thing I learned from this episode in hospital is never stop saying, don't wait for a moment to say to the people around you, I love you. Say it over and over again, as many times as you possibly can. Don't wait. I love you. Secondly, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge something we often take for granted, the wonderful benefit of this school as an all-girls school. We forget it because we're so in it. Monastic environments benefit girls in so many ways, in leadership, in confidence, personal development, and in subjects that are not often seen as, or that are often seen as male-dominated, like maths and science and technology. This environment as an all-girls school is a can-do environment. And tonight I want us to acknowledge that and the benefits of all-girls education. I too am a product of an all-girls education because I went to Jeppe Girls. The proof, of course, is in our St. Andrews alumni and all that they have achieved in all the areas that I've spoken about. And I've just picked out a few, and there are so many, just a few success stories about our alumni, which has been shared this year. In sport, we had Paige Badenhorst, matriculated in 2016. She and her doubles partner were selected to represent South Africa in the heavyweight women's double scull in the 2023 World Rowing Championships in Belgrade, Serbia. And this happened only in September. Amazing stuff. Other worthy causes, we've had Farirai Sanyika, who turned her chemical engineering background into a dynamic travel venture. She is an advocate for sustainable tourism. She supports the hashtag Pride Not Cruelty campaign by Tree Shake, which is calling for the mandatory phasing out of the captive lion industry in South Africa. Isn't that fascinating? Fari Rai says this, I'm so thankful to have gone to a school that taught us how to present ourselves with confidence and to strive to excel. Isn't that a wonderful accolade from one of our alumni? And then we have people like Sue Dinkalaka, who matriculated in 1980 and is a qualified helicopter pilot, and listen to this, I didn't know it existed, a helicopter pilot in the aeromedical industry. And she achieved 10,000 hours of flying helicopters. That is an incredible achievement. These are alumni that went to our school. You are in our school and you're about to finish off, many of you. So to conclude, anyone who comes through St. Andrews education is privileged. We are privileged. And so my challenge to all of us is to acknowledge that we are privileged, but it's what we do with our privilege that counts. So here I've got a lovely challenge. Let's develop a pay it forward or a giving back culture in our school. Our school cannot sustain itself and its people without you, and I'm including parents in this and staff in this, without your gifts of time, talent, and funds. You've heard the important principle of tithing. Tithing is an important part of our Christian identity. It's part of who we are that we need to give back. Tithing to our school so that others who are less fortunate can benefit from St. Andrews and its educational opportunities that we are so fortunate to have in the way we've been taught. Let's start competing with boys' schools who seem to have got it right with that pay-it-forward attitude. Girls can't claim they no longer have the opportunity. We have the opportunity. We are in the forefront. We are in leadership positions. We are in a place that we can start leading in this space. So, using the word of one of our groups at the school, it is time. Sekunjalo. Girls' schools, we need to challenge ourselves about what are we doing to actually make education a better place for so many people that can't afford the wonderful privilege that we have. So as I leave for retirement at the end of this year, I want to say that St. Andrews is in really good hands. It's in the hands of Jill Jeffrey, who takes over from me as the chosen executive head for 2024, whilst remaining the head of the senior school. Jill, who has been at St. Andrews for many, many years, understands and loves our school. And this is a wonderful formula for success. Can we give her and the leadership team, go for it? We know we can't do it alone, and Jill knows she can't do it alone. And I want to also ask you to give applause to the leadership team of the heads in the preschool, in the junior school, and Ubambiswano for the work that they do. And I want you to applaud, to encourage them in their leadership of the school, joining Jill. Thank you. When I first arrived at St. Andrews, I shared an aspirational quote by someone called Kavita Ramdas about women and education. And I would love to end my tenure at the school with the same quote. It still holds so much hope. She says, "We need women who are so strong they can be gentle, so educated they can be humble, so fierce they can be compassionate, so passionate they can be rational, and so disciplined they can be free." And finally, I bless St. Andrews with a few lines from one of my favorite poets, John O'Donoghue, and the last little blessing I've taken the liberty of making it my blessing to all of you. St. Andrews, may the light of your soul bless your work with love and warmth of heart. May you see in what you do the beauty of your soul. May it release well springs of refreshment, inspiration, and excitement. May dawn find hope in your heart, approaching your new day with dreams, possibilities, and promises. And here's my offering of a blessing. May gratitude overflow in you, and in so doing, give back to your school so that others may benefit from this educational legacy. Amen. Each of you, parents, staff, and students, you all matter. You matter. None of you here at St. Andrews is here by coincidence. Make it your mission to leave a wonderful legacy here. I will miss you because I love you. And I will always track your journey going forward. Thank you for the privilege of working and of the time spent at this beautiful place. Thank you, St. Andrews.